Here we have an encounter game on Lakeville. I'm going to head to the middle and spot. Get side shots into town as well. I have optics on my Centurion 7, so it expands my spotting range to 451 meters. The actual spotting range cap is 445, but if you have any excess over that, it makes you able to spot camouflage tanks easier within your within the 445 meter limit. So we've got a light tank going into town, which is of dubious use. I take a quick shot at the enemy T-21, but I'm too slow, so I tag him right in the back of the tank, track him for 0 damage. Take a shot at the E-75 as he crosses. I'm pretty sure that one hit, because he was missing health later on when he got spotted. No more targets lit, so I decide to push up. T-21 gets relit. I get spotted. I take a quick shot at the 21 back up. And the Rheinmetall takes care of him. .4502B on the enemy team is in mid. He's trying to do the same thing I am, but he seems to be doing it rather less effectively. Take a shot at the Tiger 2. I think that hit his front plate at a really bad angle. I let him too much. The second shot doesn't bounce. Enemy Centurion spotted. I want to get some shots into him. He's actually fairly dangerous. He's probably what's spotting me right now. So I put one into him. I do take a hit from the E-75, but I back into cover now. I'm just going to sit behind here a bit and wait for the E-75 to lose interest. Get another quick shot into the Centurion before he can drive into cover, and he's taken care of by Hardest. So I don't have any more shots in this position. Notice that Hardest and Procef are the only 2 tanks left in town. All the TDs are hiding in the back of it, not doing anything. We did have a number of tanks go valley. 0 damage tracked the E-75 with a shot intended for the Rheinmetall. Well, if he insists on taking the hit, I may as well indulge him. Ferdinand gets spotted crossing into town. Quite a stupid move this late in the game. Gets tracked in the open and just picked apart. We had an E-75 and a T-30 and now a T-69 all going valley. Waste of tanks. If we'd had them in town, we would have won by now. There's really no reason at all to ever go valley on encounter on this map. It's pointless. It's a waste of tanks. You need tanks in town. That's where the fight is. That's where the cap is. But puppies insist on going valley because apparently they love driving into bottlenecks where they can easily be shot. Slows your tank down because it's swamp terrain. Totally exposed to the TD ledge where the TDs usually camp. I decide because we've got nothing left in town and our TDs are only just starting to move, I'd better push. 4502 isn't fully upgraded. He's got, I think, the 105mm gun from the King Tiger. I get tracked and nearly spun into the water. That E-75 is being a nuisance. So I push up, get a quick polar snipe into the 4502. Come up again for another one. And that's him taken care of. Next, to try and get a shot into the T-69. I spot the Rheinmetall trying to get into town. I thought he might have had shots on me, but it turns out there's a building between us. T-69's in cover. So instead I start aiming at the AMX 5120, who is not in cover. Unfortunately, I scrubbed my first shot. Should have waited for my aim to settle. But my second shot manages to connect. Our TDs have finally moved into town and started mopping up. I'm not going to say they saved us the game because it was their fault. We nearly you know, we were actually not in a good position to start with. They should have pushed into town from the beginning. These guys in Valley have been utterly useless. It's only by the baddest of the enemy team that they didn't get killed. Before this guy can reload his fuck-off gun, I make good use of my 53 tons of weight and remove him. So if there's anything to learn from this game, it's that a good tank spotting mid is really useful, regardless of game mode on this map, and never go Valley.